Hey everyone, MessyPlays here, back at it again. How you doing today? I am playing Dream Daddy Part 3. We were talking to some dude called Robert in the bar, and he's invited me inside his place, so let's see where this goes. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs in what do I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I thought I was going to say something else there. I clumsily take mine off too. He hands roam down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want me to stop? No. No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. This is not going to be a mini game, is it? Okay, I thought. Sunlight streams in behind the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute, this isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Well, he's pretty trusting, isn't he? Could clean his fucking house. Jeez, you need a smoke indoors? You got a big patio? Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember. Amanda! I gotta see our English teacher today, don't I? I rush back home and throw the door open. Sunk smells delicious. Amanda! Amanda runs out the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Oh man, I was kind of hoping you'd got kidnapped. I was gonna have to come rescue you. I made a friend in the bar last night and ended up sleeping at his place. Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, watch some movies, ate snacks, stole a car. You know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I? Yeah, you can have some breakfast. Dad! Bless you, sweet child. Bless you, my sweet child. My head throbs. I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or hair of the dog. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what? Drink this. The pickle juice? Yep, it's what I used once. And I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I have never tried it before and won't try it, obviously. Amanda Ann. Who raised you? Right. Do as I say, not as I do. You got it. This better work. A down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. Hey. I mean, I assume. Watch it. I drink some pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and drinking several pieces of bacon and runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a bit better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, but I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love you. Is Mr. Vega gonna be a gay guy by any chance? Like, there's tons of them in this game. I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way, still a little hungover. I'm still going to be in my cat suit. Peter Weller has a PhD in what? I arrive at Amanda's school and check the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feel pretty haggard, but hopefully no one will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes later. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth stand at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, man. Have you tried the access Otherwise, guy, are you going to help me or not? Sigh, fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes, I search. I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to go to? Sigh, fine, Mr. Vega. What kind of teacher dresses like this? Come on. That mustache is stupid. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be messy. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? What's with these sound effects? Mr. Vega leads me in and takes a seat in the comically small student's desk in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me what about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise.
Oh.
The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that he shot John Lennon. The bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, budget cuts. Right, thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned about her recent behaviour. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Well, her dad died. We moved, she's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. I haven't noticed anything about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her. I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she certainly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On the way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes. Do you ever catch that rye? Yes. He fell in love with me because of that. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with the classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. Yeah. So did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Treat her and then ask her to open up. Geez, can't dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I'll buy you a thing, singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents also have dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? Never mind. Look, sweetie. Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine, he's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and Amanda, she's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Dad!
Dad! I can tell that whatever it is she doesn't want me knowing about. That's frustrating. She's pregnant. I heard Emma is going to be going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh.
Huh.
What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. She's got a boyfriend. Or a girlfriend.
Oh.
Who are you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Do you like Noah? Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you would.
Dad!
I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh, gross. She's hiding something. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay, jeez, this is going well. Well, good talk, love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping mall center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be there. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it? Or do you want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to... Oh, is it called memes or memes? I don't know what it is. Could you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Cheeseburger cat. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hand. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try and jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one with all the black and the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna date a goth. Amanda runs into the store with me tailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech, Amanda. Speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you for joining us here today to commemorate. And would it not be to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history? On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Plays had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, She proceeded to throw up all over the display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Gotham Beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs. Check the clearance bin for hot deals. Let's do the t-shirts. I barely know any of the bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't sound like music I enjoy, but they must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. I hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. What the fuck are you? It's Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said the blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man wheels around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey Dad, Tron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy, thanks. At least it's the only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and brings Amanda up. Radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favourite, right? Oh hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flynn, we're all about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're going to die. That's because we are going to die, This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accidents. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Honestly, I don't know something about this game, but it doesn't feel like we're doing anything. Like, there's literally no game aspect to it. Like, we don't make profound choices in any way. Like, I'm just real enough, and I don't mind reading the dialogue because I wouldn't be talking about anything else otherwise, and it would be hard for you to keep up if you had to concentrate on the text. But what are we doing? Like, I've seen point and click games like this, you know, even kind of adventure stories, and at least I had choices you could make. There's no real choices here. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So you're excited for the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some people? Some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Hey.
This could get confusing. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the one from the bar the other night. Oh my god, is that his wife? It's the one from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Fucking hell, the village bicycle, I'm guessing. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to? Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our neighbor, Messy, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to... Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I'll have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh, God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ha ha ha, my wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some food, try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do it. I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about weather. Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang, Robert's here. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was thrown a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? He seems like just a wanker. Why would you even bother? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? So, every guy's here. Hey, I know, Craig. Wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac. That can't be right. I better investigate. Not Damien. We'll do these two. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey guys. Messy, how the heck are you? Setting up in the new neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great, yeah. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 in there. 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy, Messy. Have you met Robert yet? Yes, I believe we met briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. My God, this dude's an alcoholic. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinking into my eyes. Oh God, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Well guys, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. Catch me next time for some more Dream Daddy. Find out what happens at this awkward barbecue. Okay guys, catch you later. Goodbye.